What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is a weird video because pretty much a lot of stuff has gone down and where I work. So I work at GNC and a lot of stuff has been going down there with this whole corona thing. So this isn't gonna be a car video or vlogging or like a food thing, all the basics that I usually do, which is mostly just car and travel and stuff. This one's gonna be more of a personal note where it's more about like my work and I guess the financial side, where what keeps this, this channel going pretty much. I can't buy car parts if I don't have a job, right? And pretty much what happened is a few things. Corona happened, the lockdown happened, and the malls got shut down, so GNCs inside the malls weren't able to operate, so they were forced to shut down, so there's no revenue there. And then that resulted in GNC filing for bankruptcy, Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and I believe they filed it last week. Yeah, I believe they filed it last week on Tuesday. And then with that happening, you could go on their website. I'll put the website right here, where you're able to put your address, your zip code, the city, whatever, and it'll tell you what locations are closing down and what locations are going to stay open. And then just by typing in GNC bankruptcy on Google, a couple articles popped up saying why they filed for bankruptcy, and that's mostly due to them not being able to pay off the debt that they owed, which is a good amount of millions that they owed. They couldn't pay that off. I believe they tried extending it and it didn't go through. So they filed for it, and then last week they started closing stores, and it's just shocking because it's like one of the stores I was like, I was a manager at, which is like my old video of why I stepped down because they didn't pay me enough just for the commute. That closed. That store pretty much got taken over by a different manager when they replaced me, and that store got shut down. And by the way, this information I'm giving you guys, yeah, I do work at GNC, but none of this is confidential. None of this is me going against the company or talking bad about the company. I know in the other videos some people commented saying that it made it seem that way, when in all honesty, I'm not talking bad about the company. I'm just saying what's going on and what my thoughts are about it. Obviously it is going to affect me in a certain way, where it's either going to be reduced hours, I might have to look for a new job, or something else, But I'm not talking bad about the company or anything. I'm just stating the fact that that store got shut down, and I feel bad at the fact that now that manager is gonna have to look for a new job, or if he could find a different store, but that's gonna be a whole different thing of, I think it's been a year now that I managed that store, so I'm pretty sure that guy, that woman, I believe it's a dude, I got comfortable with commuting there. Maybe he moved closer to start working there. It is a bit of a drive. I don't know his situation, but that's gonna affect them in like so many ways. The same thing with all these other stores that are closing down. I did see that. I typed it in on the website that I linked right here, and some of the locations aren't named there, but me just kind of like going out of my way to just go look at the stores, just because I happened to be at the mall that day, so I don't know if GNC hasn't updated the whole list yet, because it is pretty sudden. They closed it in the last couple of days, so I feel like maybe they update it weekly or monthly or whatever they do it. So where does this leave GNC at? In my opinion, I don't think GNC is gonna like close down permanently. I feel like there's still a lot of potential that GNC is able to do, because they do offer a good amount of things to the table. You know, they have their own brand, they have their own protein, their own vitamins, and there's a lot of people that go to GNC just for their brand. Like, it's a good company where it's like, I don't think they will go fully bankrupt, or like, you know, not fully bankrupt, but like fully closed down, shut down like completely. I just think they have to restructure it a lot better, where either it could go one or two ways. The first way, somebody buying them out completely and it going private, where they're able to just kind of like have it one way and not do it where it's like the shareholders way, where, you know, it's like so many different things done a whole different way, because it's more about like money wise, where it's if you do it private, you know, restructure everything, look at what's like what things aren't really going to be selling, or like what's the next plan, where it's like I noticed some GNC, or the GNC started to carry like hand sanitizer. It's like, you know, before they didn't carry hand sanitizer, but with everything going on, they capitalized on it. So kind of just do the same thing and just kind of start applying it to the younger audience, and more of a what do you want to call it, more of a like, okay, pretty much just start off from ground zero and then move your way up. They already have a good platform. They just had to add on to it, which they've already done a good job doing that with adding Alani Nu, Ghost. They just have to keep on like capitalizing on that. Or they go the other way, which is the same thing, but just staying public. And as of Tuesday, I believe, this week, they got taken out of the stock market because they did file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So they ended their market price, I believe, at 0.55 cents a share. So you can't buy them you can't buy their stock anymore on the New York Stock Exchange. And one day they could go back if they decide to go public, but they just have to kind of just do what every other company does when they file for bankruptcy, and that's close down some stores, restructure everything, and then just see what mistakes happened or what they could like build upon, which is, you know, it's pretty hard, because it's like there's Amazon, which is like the biggest competitor to like all these companies, you know, Walmart, Target, Big Five, malls, all this other stuff. And it's like, it's so hard competing against them because they have such a good advantage with everything. But it's still possible. When you go to Target, you see they have their own like little medicine aisle with proteins and stuff. So GNC is still able to do it. They just have to be able to build upon what they already have and add more to the table than just, you know, what was going on. Because they were doing good, in my opinion. They were doing good, and then this whole virus hit, and it's just like every other company, it just hit them hard. And some companies just aren't able to recover. If it's like a big company, or if it's just a small like mom and pop shop, it's hard for them to recover, because it's like, not only are, you know, the buyers not able to buy because they weren't making revenue from the jobs they were working at, but they also have to, like, you know, kind of like conserve their money, conserve their earnings or whatever they have, you know, their savings, to see what's the next step. This whole like virus thing isn't over just yet, so it's still gonna get worse. It's just, we just have to see how long it's gonna go for, and hopefully GNC is able to come out of it really good. In my opinion, I would prefer for them to go private, just because if you're already public and it just kind of wasn't going well, because for like the last, it's been like, it hasn't really been going that well. Restructure, go private, just kind of like make a whole new thing. You know, there's like the pro membership, take that out, restructure it, make something way better, something that's actually gonna give you a lot better deals for customers. They're already advertising, or they're already offering, GNC's already offering, you know, curbside pickup, free shipping, 10% off if you do like the auto save thing. That's already good, but just add on to it where you could beat other online retailers or like other people in the same industry as you. I don't know, there's a lot to think about. That's just my personal opinion. Hopefully, you know, a lot of managers don't lose their jobs because of this, because, you know, I've talked to a couple of them. I still stay in contact with other managers even though I'm just a part-timer, and it's crazy. It's just like, you know, I feel bad because it's like some of these people, they don't know what to do next, or it's hard for them to find jobs right now because it's like with everything going on, GNC isn't the only company cutting back. There's a lot of other companies. And then you live in the Silicon Valley, Bay Area, San Jose, it's worse, honestly. It just, gas prices went up. I heard there's like a new tax. There's a lot of going down, and I don't know, it's just hard. I guess it's just part of life. I mean, same thing for me. It's like, I gotta figure it out too. You know, it's like, should I still continue with this company or should I look for a new job? At the same time, since I am only a part-timer, I have that flexibility, but I do want to still stay with this company. They just, you know, I don't know. Like, I want to stick with this company. Hopefully it plays out good. I just gotta wait and see. Hopefully they don't shut down the location I work at. We've been doing pretty good, so I don't know. Oh wow, look at that. Scam likely. Dude, I get these like 5 times a day. Hello?
This message is solely intended.
Scams, man. Wasting my minutes. Alright guys, well that's it. That's all the rambling I'm gonna be talking about. Obviously I don't want to get into it too much just because, you know, there is the whole like policy of like not being able to talk to media and stuff like that. That's why I'm not able to record inside the store or anything like that. Just because, you know, it's sensitive right now, and I'm only saying my personal thoughts about it, which, you know, that's one of the amendments that I am able to talk about. I'm able to freedom of speech, pretty much. That's about it, guys. I normally don't talk about stuff like that, like politics or anything, so I would say subscribe, keep watching my channel, but the content I produce is a lot different than this, so if you guys want to subscribe, go for it. And yeah, if you guys have some stuff to say, or if you guys are fellow GNC workers and you got affected by this, please comment down below. I would love to hear your guys' story. Or you can just add me on Instagram, 0planet_. You could DM me there and we could just, I don't know, I don't mind just talking, because this is hard, you know, this is life, but at the same time it's like some corporations don't really care. It's just like, it's not that they don't care, but at the same time it's like, you know, they can't do nothing about it. It's like, you know, they gotta do it, they gotta conserve money. It's the only way to do that. And it's like cutting some stores that aren't making enough profit, but at the same time that's someone's job. So yeah, peace guys, until next time.